2034, you put in through 2036 and 42 seconds. Is there anything beyond that on the 2034 video that specifically relates to the use of force or dealing with Mr. Floyd?
Not that I recall.
Okay, thank you. We're going to reserve argument and decision on the milestone camera until later, probably Wednesday, since we have another legal issue to deal with tomorrow morning. As far as the 2034 motion or 2034 video, I'm going to allow that because the defense is not really offering the defendant's statements or anybody's statement, for that matter, for the truth of the matter asserted. Therefore, it's not hearsay. It's being offered more to show it is relevant because it shows Mr. Chauvin's demeanor and his actions immediately following Mr. Floyd being removed to the hospital. And I think that is relevant for the jury to see his demeanor and what actions he took afterwards. And so the remainder of the 2034 video will be put in. On the contrary, the 2045 video will not be allowed. It is hearsay. I've reviewed it in its entirety, and it does appear that it is primarily of Officers Lane and King giving their side of the story, so to speak. It does not fall into any of the 804 exceptions for an unavailable witness to allow as hearsay. And I do not find that it was an adoptive admission by the defendant. He is there, but mere presence at a hearsay statement does not constitute an adoption of what is being said. Accordingly, the 2045 video will not be allowed.
After that conversation, would those be allowed?
There were matters after the conversation, which specifically, Mr. Nelson. Why don't you go up here so we can go over that.
Again, specifically, Your Honor, after that commentary, there's additional conversation amongst the officers about who's going where, what's happening, who's going to the hospital, who's...
Any objection to that, Mr. Frank? Again, it's not really offered for the truth of the matter asserted. It doesn't seem just decisions on why some people went, why some people did not. All right, we'll allow that. Make sure it's tightly edited so that recollections that are being reported out about what happened with Mr. Floyd are not in there. All right, I think that takes care of that. We have, the jury is here, so I think we can bring them in. Just for the record, the next hearing is going to be on the record with spectators present, but we are going to go off audio and off video, so it will not be broadcast outside this courtroom. I think, and I'll make a record as to why we're doing that when we bring the jury in.
So that was an interesting development. Basically some